business. Cool. I was passed down some mental illness. His mom and daddy paid for your tuition too. While I've been paying for my parents' young and dumb decisions, and I ain't bitter about it, it's delicious. But the fruits of my labor are sweeter than that shit. The starting line for you and I different. Countdown from 2, it's on go, ready, see it. Moving up positions as soon as I hit the dirt. Born to be the second, but Junior came out in first. My words like a weapon, who said that they never hurt? Verses get to stepping and stop you out on the curb. Bitches think they saved, cause they share the word and curse none. Just call me the reverend, I'll show you a fucking verse, hun. Outside the cup is clean, but inside it's self-indulgence. Woe to you, you hypocrite, stupid bitch, you're the worst one. Like gave me lemons for lemonade, I made a boot to sell it. Freshly made myself, but a friend up, he got the picture already. 99% failure rate, y'all ain't let me forget it. My turn till that shit resonate, I am the 1%. You were passed down a family business, cool. I was passed down some mental illness. His mom and daddy paid for your tuition too. While I've been paying for my parents' young and dumb decisions, and I ain't bitter about it, it's delicious. But the fruits of my labor are sweeter than that shit. The starting line for you and I different. Countdown from 2, it's on go, ready, see it. Bring it back, in this bitch something like Miss Khalifa's ass. Go peep the stats, need at least a stack to sweep your feature back. The bleachers pack, this game need my craft like I was Steven Fag. You creepers whack, soon as I seen them comments, all y'all fall into my shaft. Suck me off, call me bro, just so you could get to know the boy before he really blow. You rappers hoes, steal my rhymes, steal my flows. Take as many as you want, I pray you see what I be on, but y'all ain't like that in it shows. Been the victor, one like Webb and Yama. Now they tryna take a couple pictures, some like Jeffrey Dahmer, Arnold Palmer. How my life turned out a mix of sweet and sour. Money problem got a different definition now, cause I ain't going back where I'm from. You were passed down a family business, cool. I was passed down some mental illness. His mom and daddy paid for your tuition too. While I've been paying for my parents' young and dumb decisions, and I ain't bitter about it, it's delicious. But the fruits of my labor are sweeter than that shit. The starting line for you and I different. Countdown from 2, it's on go, ready, see it. I took it to places that I know they couldn't go. Was a nerdy little baby with the braces and the flow. Somehow always pulled the ladies, I was crushing on the low. Yeah, they love the way I say shit, and that's one thing I know. I love to look up on their faces. I push it to oasis without a conversation. Now they already know. Same what's garnishing my plates. It been coming from my wages. So tell whoever made this that all I taste is dope.
What up? Thank you guys for being patient. It's not exactly my fault, I promise. Just bad timing. I said to my wife when we were out, I was like, of course the day they fill it like that I can do it during the day, and I'm just sitting around waiting for UPS. FedEx comes early in the day here, which is why I switch most of my stuff to FedEx. UPS, I'm literally the last road. So if I know it's coming and we want to rip it, like if it's a new release, if I thought it would have filled, I can actually call them and be like, hey, I'm going to come pick it up. It's like an hour round trip, 30 minutes each way. And I do that. I used to do that all the time. But like I said, I'm always wrong if I think it'll snap. Should have known though. We've been doing a lot of retail. We've done really well. Now, I have a few boxes of this. But I also have some jumbos coming. I just enjoy Bowman this year. I think there's a lot of fun case chases, and it's not as cheap as it used to be. It's really is quite expensive, but the way some of the high-end stuff's selling, I like it. I have some chrome black, and the reason I haven't posted it is I just feel like that's too risky of a chase. We'll mix it in, we'll do something with it, but Bowman to me is the newest release that I like more. So, I don't know, tell me you guys hit anything big. I know that Nate hit the anime, Nick Kurtz he just sold out of a blaster. Sold it for $600. That's a come up. Esteban Maya. O's got trounced again. We suck. O's suck. I'm now going to 3 more O's games this year. White Sox, Angels, and Braves. So, hopefully they get it figured out. So what up, Joseph, Zach, Jamie, Taylor? Mediation. I love it. All right, good luck, everyone. Here we go. Owen Cassie, rookie. Kevin McGonigal. Now, we've done 3 full 15 breaker or blaster breaks. Let's see how they can kind of compare. Very similar pricing. This is a little higher. But guaranteed 2 autos. So you got some color. Ooh, and an auto coming. Matt Klein. Pina out of 50 with the gold reptilian. Again, I'm probably not saying all. There's a Sanford paper. How about a Juan Soto, starting to turn it up out of $4.99, and got me a Marlin. Always a Marlin. If the Marlins are sitting there, don't let them sit. Thomas White out of $2.99. I know. That's what I mean. Like I've seen, like the last couple years. And again, I have always kind of followed the O's, but never been a loyal, perseverant, dedicated fan. Like, but every day I wake up, even if I don't watch the game or all the game, check the box score, you know, kind of following who's hitting, who's not. But in the last 2 years of watching, it felt like it was a lot of coaching, right? Maybe some management issues, like with like player personnel. This year just feels like the players just aren't playing well. And it makes, like my dad always said, the thing with baseball is when your team is not playing well, it sucks to watch. And it's true, like football, I've said this in the past, even when the Bills had bad years, every week it was like you had a week to kind of get your thoughts together, Ohtani, and just kind of be like, all right, we suck. All right, maybe we'll win this week. And you go into the game excited. For 17 years, with no playoffs appearances, I watched the Bills every single game, religiously. It gets hard with baseball. I'm like, do I really want to sit through 9 innings of this just to watch this? Because, like, last night, the game was like 12-4. I'm like, I'm not going to watch this, right? But football, I'll watch the whole game. It's one game. You have to wait a week for the next one. I'm like, we'll turn it on tomorrow. And Joseph, it's to the point now, I'm like, thank God we have an off day tomorrow. We can't lose, right? Treya Savage. Ethan Holiday paper. What's everyone up to tonight? Anybody got Memorial Day plans? That's the team we're going to see, the White Sox, one of them. We went out to dinner after Ninja. That's kind of why I'm a little late. That's why I said it's not all my fault. The delivery came late, but we went out to dinner. We had nothing to make it home. Cabrera. Anyhow, I took a box of the Series 1 celebration, and my son's still hunting some mascots. He got a new one. He got Mr. Met in the tuxedo. That was cool. You're golfing right now. Oh, man. I'm so anxious to go do that. Oh, Akamoto rookie red. There we go for the Blue Jays, going out to Michael Thompson, number 1. Mike is at the... Oh, I didn't even turn... I want to turn that game on. Mike is at the Thunder game right now. Camping at the beach. Do you like camp in the sand? Caglione. I've never... When I was a kid, my parents took me once. I remember hating it. All the sand. In our tent. At the beach. But it wasn't like, obviously, on the beach. There's campsites and stuff. I haven't gone since then. Connor Griffin. Jung Kim for the Rangers. Who's all going with you there, Jamie?
I need a Sharpie.
A Sharpie?
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. Let me put this in a top loader.
I know what it is.
What are you doing? Let me get it for you.
Mom needs one.
All right, what is she doing? That's a pen. Okay, let me get you. There you go. That's one. You all good?
Yep.
All right, love you. Oh, that's cool. So, like, dedicated just to you, or you're renting it? Like, you own the spot. Kyle Teal, red rookie. Look at that. James Wood out of 75. Oh, that's cool. So you have a nice little spot for yourself. Who's all going with you? Dude, I'm so excited. We were 20 days away from vacation. We didn't go on one last year. I cannot be more excited. All right. Well, hey, win-win either way. Will you do any like fishing or anything while you're there, or just kind of chill out? Or golfing? Will you go golfing anywhere at the beach? We did it like twice. There's a nice Otani. At the beach, we went to 2 different courses when we went. I like going to courses on vacation. All right, so it is your spot. Like, you guys own it. It's not like you rent a little spot. All right, that's cool. Aloy. So opening one hobby box is about the equivalent of 7, 8, maybe even 9 blasters. So when we compare the hits out of it, I'm not sure what I like more. We definitely got color. You can only get certain prints in the retail. I learned that. There are certain colors or whatever you cannot hit. Sean Paul for the Nationals. There's an Aloy paper. Now, will you go, though? Even if it's just you and the old lady? Really? So, did Dylan Harper start tonight, Chris? Because that was a big topic of conversation after the first game there. Caminero. All right, so box 1 down. Now, I'm going to do a real mini recap. We'll do it at the end as well, just to kind of show you where we're at. And again, hobby boxes can all hit different, but I'd say we're about equal. We got 2 red and the teal and the Okamoto. We had the out of 50 Reptilian for Pena. 2 papers, Wood and Soto. Good names, $4.99 and $75, and our auto was numbered out at $2.99. Thomas White for the Marlins. So that's box 1. Let's do box 2, baby. So how about their performance? How's Wemby looking tonight? Was that just did you see his interview where they were like, so did that game, like, were you motivated by how you finished in the MVP voting? Does it bother you? Like, do you feel like you maybe got shorted? He was like, all of that. That's all I kind of say. He was like, all of that. I love it. He didn't like dive into it. He was just like, all of it. Just hit balls on the beach. Do a little Kramer. You know that episode? David Shields, first Bowman. X-Fractor there. Or I don't... Again, no one's corrected me. It looks like the X-Fractors, but I know they are generally retail. It's a cool looking card. Carson Weisenhunt, red rookie for the Giants. Giants going out to Zach Knish. Yeah, but Harper's stepping up as a rookie, man. That is so promising. Sounds like that team may get a little bit like... Them and the Thunder might get a little torn up over the next year. Let's get a case hit. Come on now. An SSP, an anime, something fun. Let's go. We do have hoops up, and I said if it finishes by halftime, there's like half the spots left. Freddie Freeman. If the hoops break, it's 25 a spot. It's got 10 blasters. You can see it in the background. 10 blasters, 9 hangers. It's only 25 a spot. I said if it fills by halftime, we will rip it tonight, and we'll give this box away. 10 people will get an autograph. There are Curry autos in here. Some other big names. It was 21-22. Just something I thought I'd throw in. If we can fill it tonight. If not, that's all right. We'll get it filled. It just won't be tonight. Gonzalez. Not numbered. What is that parallel? Anybody know what that is? Otani. Probably should top load all his stuff. Well, I didn't know that was Ron Harper's son. I had no idea. Like, I saw Dylan Harper. I know the name, but I did not know that was at the. You can turn it. Do you want me to turn it off? You did? Sorry, I don't mean to yell, guys. Our spigot is leaking. We're trying to water the yard at night. Blake Mitchell. There's an Otani. I love that one. I just think it's a cool looking card. Mizarowski. Anybody have any bets in the night on basketball? That's one sport I just don't bet on. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, he has two. Isn't that awesome? What a pedigree that is. Imagine, like, I guess nothing's better than actually, like, as much hate as it took and stuff. It is pretty cool we've seen the action we have with LeBron and his son. Whether he deserved it or not, it's still a cool moment. Like, what he threw an oop to him in the one game. I think that's cool. Better get some numbered stuff out of here soon. Matt Klein, not the Rockies player we wanted for this parallel. First Bowman for the Rockies going out to Dougie. Needed a holiday there. Where's all the numbered stuff in this? I don't think we've pulled one yet out of this box. Walker Jenkins. I'm out of sleeves. Let me go get some. But we better start pulling something out of here. This is like a dud box. What's the bet? 2 to win 45. Here we go. We got something here. Caglione. And how about Walker Yannick out of 125? Cool looking card for the Astros going out to Daniel Peters. Daniel, are you in here? Can you hit me a thumbs up or send me a message if you hear this? Can you send me a message with your address? So we have 2 Michael Thompsons in this group. Now we have 2 Nate Longs. And apparently we have 2 Daniel Peters. Because I had a package that was just like ready to send. And he's like, I haven't been in one of your breaks in a while. I don't know if that's my stuff. So I looked on our members and I'm like, oh shit, we do have 2 Daniel Peters. That card's bent. So Daniel, if you're in here. Oh my gosh, I know. Well, actually, I kind of feels like forever ago we saw him headbutt the dude after the game. Ethan Holiday paper. What do we got here? Owen Carey for the Braves out of 25. Deke. Big Deke action. It's that big Deke energy. Owen Carey out of 25. Nice auto there. Our autos are nice in the hobby. One super positive note about the hobby. Generally going to get, well, you get guaranteed autos and you're getting good ones. Jamie, what's your bet? 2 to win 45. There is a card stuck behind this. All right, here we go. Florentino paper. Fernando Tatis. Esmeralda Valdez out of 499. And a Kevin McGonigal with a reptilian. That's a cool one for the Tigers going out to Dougie. Couple more packs. We did get a numbered card here. Hoping we hit a couple more. This one not even a first, just a numbered out of 499. Sometimes they are in the first couple packs. Maybe they just got packed in the back couple packs here. Condone. Tatis. Again, I do appreciate you guys being patient with me tonight. Let me get back to do this. When I'm home, if I'm home, I'll rip. Harper over 1.5 steals, Cruz over 12 rebounds. Yeah, I like that. All right, Jamie, I'll look at it before we do a recap. We can root for you. Caglione for the Royals. Royals going out to Rob Shelton. What up, Rob? Hope you're doing well tonight. 10 to 67 on Harper, 1.5. Where are you at on it? Any of those hit yet? Like, not hit, but have any action on? Murakami, Bryce Rayner, and Theo Gillen. So, I think we have to do 2 more of these to do a fair comparison because we've done 3 of the blasters. And our first 2 boxes of hobby were good. This one's like our 3rd blaster break, I feel like. Very comparable. I want to look at Jamie's bet first. I know, Taylor. I know. Well, you know what? The problem is we hit so well on the retail. We'll give it another shot. Again, the one thing Topps has been good with is I feel like, oh, look at this bet he has. He's got Gilgis, one or more threes. Wembanyama, one or more threes. He already hit. Wembanyama already has a three. Stephon Castle, 6 assists. Chet, 1 block. San Antonio to win. SGA, 25 points. He only has 4. Devin Vassell, 10. Wembanyama, 20. He only has that 3. Wembanyama only has 1 rebound. 231 to win 45. That's a wild bet. How do you come up with that, dude? All right, here's our recap. Paper, Murakami, Caglione, Sterling, Tatis, Cords, Ethan Holiday, Paper, Sluggers, Caglione, Jenkins, Cords, Matt Klein, first Bowman, Reptilian, Otani, Sterling, Gonzalez, first Bowman there, Electric Sluggers, Otani, Kamiara, Cords, Sean DePaul, Nationals, first Bowman, Reptilian, Aloy for the O's, Connor Griffin, Sterling, Young Kim for the Bowman, Reptilian, Caglione there, Cabrera, Holiday, Condone, and Otani for the Sterling. We did have some that weren't numbered, like this one right here, Kevin McGonigal Reptilian, kind of cool. You get high and pick. I like it. How's that working out for you? David Shields first for the Royals, a little refractor there. Our red frame rookies were Weisenhunt, Kyle Teal, and Okamoto. Numbered cards, we had a few. Valdez out of 499 for the Pirates. Yannick out of 125 for the Astros. James Wood out of 75 for the Nats. And Soto out of 499 paper blue. It looks cool. Color match there. We also had out of 50 Pina for the Brewers. And we had the Thomas White for the Marlins out of 299. And this Owen Carey out of 25 for the Braves. Yeah, you know what? Some of those guys, Chris, online get so many followers and so much action that you can literally, when they post their videos, like, here's my picks for the day, I've started following a few. And the line literally moves in like 20 minutes because so many people follow them. They get those bets, the bookie's got to change. And I do think that's kind of why DraftKings or FanDuel, one of them, put in that caveat. Like, if too many people bet this, we can void the bets. Which is bullshit. Like, the hell? Like, we figured you out and you don't like it? It's like winning at blackjack too much. They kick you off the table. I won't ever know that problem. I promise you. All right, guys, I'm going to roll. There's hoops up. We have till halftime. It looks like, let me see. Let me just see where it's at. There's still 8 minutes and 44 seconds in the first half in the second quarter. So I don't know if we got any action on it. If we're close and it's getting there, I'll extend it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we still have half the spots left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're literally exactly halfway. So we can fill 15 spots in 15 minutes. We're good. All right, guys. I'll see you. If not tonight, tomorrow. Peace.